Hi, this is Monique Tate
And Dolores Ragusa.
of Region 4 System of District and School Support. We are preparing a screencast on Digital Schools, our online business accounting system. But first, you must register for Digital Schools if you have not done so already. So in that case, you would go to https://acoe.digital-schools.com. And in that case, this screen will appear for you to log in. So if you haven't registered yet, you need to register, and it will ask you for your home zip code as opposed to your business zip code. But since I'm already registered, I'll go on and enter my username, which is my email. And then I'll enter my password. And then I click OK. And then this screen will appear, and once you see your district's name, then you click OK.
And before we go into the actual process, I'm going to briefly explain what is a purchase requisition. A purchase requisition is prepared to order goods or services. The purchase requisition is converted to a purchase order, which is the document submitted to the vendor. We will be describing two tasks. We will create a purchase requisition, which initiates a purchase order to purchase supplies or services. And the second task we will discuss is how to look up an existing PR PO.
So, in this tab right across here, we will look up finance. So it's already selected. And then the second tab below, we will click on purchasing, requisition PO management. So we are going to look up an existing purchase order. So as I scroll down here, these are a list of our existing POs. So I will select Copy Mat, double click on it, and it opens it up. And so this is purchase order number 14-00305. The vendor's copy mat, the purchase requisition number was 460. And the report summary is workshop materials, Common Core, state standards board math posters. And then we ordered 7 laminated posters at $45 each, and the tax was $28.34. So this is the information here. And then as we scroll down, this is the funding detail, which is our budget code item. We used $4,300 for supplies, and 100% of that went toward that budget code. So that is a completed purchase order, but this is also the history of the purchase order. I created it on July 30th, and then my executive director, Robin Hall, approved it on July 31st. And once she approves it, then the purchase order number is created from the existing requisition. And then after that, Marie LaSalle in our purchasing department, she does the final approval in the system.
Keep in mind that a purchase requisition order is different than the purchase order number.
Okay.
Now we will explain how to initiate the purchase requisition for a purchase order.
Okay, so I'm going to close out of this screen, and then I will go to the first tab you need to click on to start that process is new, because we're already in finance and purchasing. And then we click on requisition PO, and then we go to the box to select a vendor. So we'll select Copy Mat, and the drop down gives us our vendors. So I'll click on Copy Mat, and then we enter the report summary. We'll say vocabulary cards, and we enter the information as far as shipping detail. So the ship to is our location, which we are Regional School Support Center. And then we'll need to create a new entry to put in the purchasing details. So the description can be vocabulary cards. And then we'll enter how many items, Dolores?
50.
50. And then how many, what is the price of vocabulary cards?
$20
Okay,
each.
$20. And then so it totals up the total amount for those items as well as the sales tax. And then we scroll down and we enter the funding detail. So we put our cursor in front of the pound sign, and our budget line items begin with 0100, and it'll bring up the drop down menu for our items. So 4,300 is for supplies, so I'll double click on that. And then 100% of this goes toward this budget item, but we do need to click on the check mark to apply it to the items that we are ordering. And so we scroll down. And so if we were going to finalize this purchase requisition, we would click on Save, which is our Submit button, but we aren't going to do that for testing purposes. Or if we wanted to save it to refer back to it, if we wanted to upload the quote, we could do that. And we would upload it and then save and close. We could do that, but we are not going to. But this is the process for creating a purchase requisition that will turn into a purchase order. So we're going to discard this. And are you sure you want to discard your changes? And yes.
Because it's just an example.
And thank you for your time.